Is this how long life...
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding...
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
War dance. There you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the Shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe. Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the Ringmaster. The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a Ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hoolay will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said. You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Fei Xiao.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borison spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Jiao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Jiao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person. I've fought against Borison abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow.
But when?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparation.
Representing the consensus between the Merlins,
What is the situation at the Shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape. The good news is the two nameless who were trapped in the Don't worry, Yuko.
I have no doubt about Jet according to the plan, but now, with Hule's...
March is right, Grandpa.
So, Yun Li.
Well, I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately, solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least two parties who won't accept your approach. The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Law Fu isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified, and chaos might ensue. The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Law Fu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hule's escape and your discovery of Borison's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Even a child could guess. The fugitive is just... We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Law Fu, acting as if nothing has happened.
As if nothing has happened? Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the two of you here.
General Huayan, are you asking me to take Yan Qing's place as the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Lawfu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou Lawfu a laughingstock.
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider? We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter. Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the Shackling prison.
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
I, and the 2 behind me, will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
But, General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yaoqing envoy is being held hostage by the Borison. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Luofu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all of this.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Luofu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha. I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
Let's start with those Borison disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence. According to Lieutenant Yanqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borison in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borison were able to disguise themselves as Foxians. Simply put, Foxians and Borison share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borison to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Indeed. This means that these Borison have a steady supply of the medicine within the Luofu. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again.
When I was sorting through the prescriptions they use, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borson's body...
They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borisin have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me. Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to... Incredible...
Such brute strength.
If I may be so bold to ask.
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, Borisin have always been the most formidable adversaries. With his strength, Hule united numerous Borisin packs, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance. They constantly pushed the Alliance's armies into perilous positions. Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations. And I, personally, even with medicinal pellets that suppress the fear caused by his lupitoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. If the former Sword Champion hadn't immobilized Hule with her Frostblade, the outcome of that fateful battle could have been very different. By the end of the battle, only a few of us remained. The Crimson Moon cast the sheen of blood on all. Everything I saw was painted dark red.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned? On the Xianzhou Juming, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes. Their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Luofu kept this tumor for so long, leading to the terrible situation we're facing now. But I guess I understand. The people of the Luofu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead, they exiled the healer, who tried to solve the problem, to the Xianzhou Juming.
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw. I take the blame for the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. As for why Hule was only in prison, I can shed some light on that too.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it if you could enlighten me, General.
All right. Let me tell you more about it as we go.
The dead return!
No, that's better.
Bloom. Repay.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Never hesitate! Too close.
Time to say bye. Boom.
The fearless knows not fear. I won't do. Too
Not bad.
Stand still.
The dead return!
forever. Triumph! Victory is inevitable!
Yeah.
Never hesitate! I won't do.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
No. This is a Borisin in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borisin disguised as members of the Skyfaring Commission and the Artisanship Commission. Whoever is providing them with official identities must.
Someone bit open his arteries and drained almost all of his blood while he was still alive. Such a cruel and ruthless act.
Despite being a long-lived species, Borisin are actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh. I've heard that Hule was deprived of food. It's hard to imagine how
Such is the terrible nature of, just like you said, Miss Linshaw.
the Foxians didn't agree to that.
Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hule went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Borisin. But Hule, with his mysterious sorcery, turned countless Foxians into his pawns. And so the Borisin kept returning. The Foxians curse his name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant a swift death to such a great sinner? I wonder if you know why Hule wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead imprisoned in the Xianzhou Luofu, Miss Linshaw.
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Hule, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the Xianzhou Luofu as an honor, I assume?
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement, Miss Linshaw. Allow me to explain it to you. Yanqing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borisin. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that the parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borisin biotissue. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borisin are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borisin attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
Watch out! This thing is still alive! Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line. Everything in this world is bleeding. Never hesitate! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! The fearless knows not fear. Too slow.
Nothing major.
If it can still move, it means it wasn't damaged enough. Let's make sure it never moves again.
The dead return!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Time to cleanse the filth.
You need to get stronger.
Yeah.
Relax.
Never hesitate! Too slow. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Nothing major.
Everything in this world is bleeding. The fearless knows not fear. You haven't answered my question.
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule...
Are you suggesting that there are... Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borisin. And just like the Borisin, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called Moon Rage. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borisin did, so...
Exactly. while Borisin see Moonrage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential. Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail. Why can Borisin control the power of Moonrage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently. Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borisin, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hule thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing.
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Luofu. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Luofu that served as a warning to future generations.
The sedition of Imbibitor Lunae. By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Luofu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Luofu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou Alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising future for all.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dun Hung, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life?
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the Six Charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a Cauldron Master. Until your arrival now.
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor, and forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't I be thanking you instead?
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But, let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were two groups of attackers. And the other attackers, aside from the Borisin, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks?
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the Shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borisin need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borisin would require someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borisin and aid in Hulei's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence. Since this edition of Imbibe de Lunae, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Luofu, Miss Lingsha, I believe you understand the...
However, I don't think the...
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Vidyadhara's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingshaw?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Luofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape. I'd like to hear their explanation.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingshaw. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron...
Delicacy.
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way...
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot. It's a shame I don't have it.
I'm just kidding.
Can I just boil your tongue? You said that Jinli. Do you really? You see bored. The more hope you...
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine.
Lord Hulei.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who... But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters.
Hulei. Have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to your rescue? The Borisin's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts? before giving you hope. Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of...
The Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. A Foxian?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a...
And she bested you, Moktok. Fairness is but
in our darkest hours.
This prophet, Monka.
The prophet made the... And the prophet told us.
Even if you managed to set Hule free, you'd have no way to escape.
We've already prepared.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the Luo Fu.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord, right now.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere pup. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become... Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knight...
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub, Moktok?
No, I've never heard anything like that.
I'm offering you a once...
Perhaps I can try to... Just as I suspected. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation. For now.
I'm so... If I can help you. Hi.
Borisin are hiding in the...
Borisin?
These Borisin are disguised...
Will you please wait here for a while?
Hey there, I noticed... Could you please provide more detail? Wait, I reckon...
I was brought here by the Boris.
All right, I'll call for
Stop asking. Can't you just stop asking? You're not one of us.
The Warhead sent me here
No.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
Would you like to board my star? Well, my little stuff. We need to hurry wherever we're going. Keep what quiet? The Realm Keeping Commission?
You're back, Jiao Cho.
Come and take a good look. Who are these people?
This Cloud Knight says there's official business that requires my cooperation.
What are you trying to do, Moktuk? They have nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do? Remember.
You want to prove to me that you hold everyone's lives in your hands, right, Hule?
Oh, exactly as you said. So, have the Cloud Knights closed the ports?
No.
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly than claws and fangs. Especially during a festive time like the War Dance. What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will, of course. Now, before the hunt begins, good. At least you didn't try to but remember.
Fine.
I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of Moonring. Unfortunately... I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yaoqing. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, to achieve his goal, Duran ascended. The I thought all...
Jiaoqiu, I found you.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders.
That's right. My people...
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiaoqiu, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
If that's the case...
Looks like your general has... There's an old saying among the Borson.
Are you joking?
Do not under a vicious beast who has...
To him.
Exactly. You've heard of this military tactic. What would we do if we were the...
A star skiff to get us...
We predict their next move, and let's start from where you found those Borson.
This is where we ran into the Borison last time. It looks the same as usual.
Because I blocked all the relevant... Losing contact with their... However, the more well-prepared...
Are you suggesting that there are Borison...
This is an automated area. So don't you think that there are a bit too many people here today? First, look at those two Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret. Then, there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol. But each patrol team must consist of 2 members. And obviously, he is not following the rules. Lastly, There's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused on checking that device. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
Who are you? Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now?
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost tourists.
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Xianzhou Lafu. If the Skyfaring Commission called for a lockdown, there should be official documents proving it, right?
Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are aware that some people have infiltrated.
That makes perfect sense. So you're now investigating—
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent any interference with our inspection.
Hey, you there! Please refrain from wandering around Stargazer Navalia if you're not— Oh, it's you, Lieutenant Yanqing. No, not at all. Actually, I'm here to address a peculiar issue.
A peculiar issue?
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Navalia. Could there have been an error in the production planning for the assembly line? This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before the war dance had been scheduled already. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now. If you have any questions, we can discuss them later.
Lieutenant Yanqing and General Feixiao?
You're aware of the Borison prison break, right?
Yeah, I've received the news, and I'll be on the alert.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter. Have you noticed anything unusual?
No, everything is normal on the ship. Nothing out of the ordinary.
So, it seems that some Borison have returned to Stargazer Navalia in disguise. The answer seems quite obvious.
That's my suspicion as well.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing happened? Stargazer Navalia—
But on the contrary, those staff members use—
Their flimsy disguise has been
Why are you still here? As I said, Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now.
No, I never issued such an order.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now, I'm asking you a question, so answer me. Tell me, how many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hule?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoxing. What are you still waiting for? Attack her!
You can't kill me. In lunar flame.
I underestimated you.
The fearless knows not fear. I won't do it. Forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Blade of Moonlight.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Never hesitate!
I underestimated you.
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this! Why don't you kill me?
Because Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a
That's exactly what I desire. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hule's hideout.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borison. I know the methods of these.
Have you...
Well... The word Borison was only used to refer to those wolf masters. I'm a Foxian who was in their eyes.
But you survived.
Speaking of stories...
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hule.
The hunt is not over yet.
Please, save me. Xiao Shou, find a medical.
I see. How is the front line?
The Borison Beast chips have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloudpeer telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body, it's like she was split open. Just like...
Her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me, Xiao Shou?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? So she saved you all in that great Moktok took.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination, and cruelty in battle. Turns out it's all...
And Moonrage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borison to have their bodies torn apart by Moonrage and transform into a beast is the ultimate joy. But for you Foxians with poor regenerative abilities, it means certain death. With the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but by the immense power she can't withstand. One day, she will be torn apart and die as a monster. And in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Hule. Do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time, I've devoted my life, but once again, they rushed like a useless idiot. So I asked myself, why would... Eventually, I realized that everything I'm doing now, even your death, has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful...
The thought...
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borisin, we understand the value of death more than...
Can you even feel...
As the wolves creep, that's why we will consume...
My lord, we were...
It's
the Sky Splitter. The ship that the Wardens will be held on is about to set off.
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now.
As I said, I'd sacrifice hope.
The Borisin have bringing me back and...
But Great Warhead, our packs are not here.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Moktok, we're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Xiaoqiu. Moza. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yaoqing. Tell your general. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou Lafu in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood, follow me, my cubs. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy. Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. My return will bring back the Wolf's Creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and...
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. So this is what the war dance is actually like? I feel like my eardrums are going to burst.
Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and
Who am I?
look around you?
Memories of falling from the sky into...
Great. You find, as the saying goes.
But what am I supposed to do?
Come on, there's no...
Master Yun Li, please, I'm a...
March, think about the great story.
I've trained hard in the... Master Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely ready.
March, There is no such thing as completely ready.
Miss Yunli, Miss March, this way, please. I was informed of your the news that if they ask you this, huh?
March 7th.
All right.
Miss Yunli's contestant. Please, follow this.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe.
Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall. So,
There are so many people.
March, before the war dance begins, my grandfather always told me you've seen me wield old metal before.
Master Yunli's
Observing the weapon.
Why would...
That's the only... Now, is a...
Know myself?
Who would have imagined that this last-minute replacement?
If I'd known I could use...
Hello, miss.
That's right.
What?
Don't worry. I'm
March 7th.
tricking the opponent into...
Oh, you.
That's right.
As you can see,
I see this...
that's right. Oh, first, this is just gossip. Once the war dance begins, March 7th, you are. Thank you very much.
Yes. It's all right.
There are still many guests.
Understood.
The first round of the war...
Me? Looking at these contestants, I understand why you...
So? I knew it!
Shiny! Ooh, sparkly! Wonder how much money...
Walk through here. We'll be able to see the war dance's official venue.
Wow, so this is what it's like from...
Look over there.
Master Yun...
Well, it's...
Almost time... As soon as I think...
It's when it stops. I have to leave.
I wonder how many...
Hey!
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff lanes.
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out of the port. Remain vigilant at all times. Any suspicious movements must be suppressed as quickly as possible before the situation gets...
Yes, General.
You two, follow me. What's signals nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
That mean...
He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the target.
All of you, get out of my...
Wait. Don't go any closer.
General, I failed you. That mad dog left.
A declaration of war.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his throat all this time. Well, Lord, if you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borisin, are able to join him in a little hunting,
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle.
Die, you lonely beast! Die!
Save your breath.
That won't do.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight. Forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
What it has been. A road of no return for all of you.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Wowza, are you okay? Tell me, how is...
Hule is planning on it.
What did you just say?
Impossible.
He has an ace up. This is Hule's.
Contact the Sky...
The moment you see your...
But... if...
Do you remember what I told you about what Hule wants? It's like that party game that the people... The way I see it, this is all... No matter...
Right now...
In his eyes, that ship is full.
But if we're wrong about this, if he goes somewhere else, or if he does as he said he would, and his minions infect the Foxians everywhere with wolf blood, are we just supposed to abandon...
This is another lesson. Before making a decision, there is a chance that we will make... But being lost in... Everyone, listen up. Nameless. Please lend us your...
General, please entrust me with the safety of the Sky Splitter. I was originally meant to participate in the tournament, so now it is only right that I return to the Sky Splitter.
If Hule does come to attack the Sky Split,
Please rest assured, General.
Cloud Knights! The Borson have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will unleash a bloodbath along the streets of the Xianzhou. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, be on your guard. Calling Starscape Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for Borson attacks.
Fei Xiao, the ports of Starscape Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately!
There you are, Fei Xiao.
Madam Yukong! After
The fearless knows not fear!
Forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Relax. You can't kill me.
Never hesitate!
Receive divinity. The dead return!
That won't do.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Time to say bye. Boom.
short respite, and time for the next fight.
I underestimated you. Bloom.
Thank you. Stay safe.
You can't kill me.
fear!
Forever.
Triumph! Victory is inevitable!
Stand still.
The dead return!
Bad. Time to say bye. Boom.
A short respite, and time for the next fight. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
I underestimated you.
Never hesitate!
Forever.
Triumph! Victory is inevitable!
That's better.
Receive divinity.
The fearless knows not fear! I won't do it!
I underestimated you.
Stand still.
A short respite, then time for the next fight. We have cleared out the enemies in Starskiff Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles being...
We cannot allow the fight into... I know Jiao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but... now is the time to bring this to a swift... Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat immediately. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow.
What's that? Everyone, out of the way! Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. He has to be a retainer like myself. Hopefully, he can take a good look around. I don't care how tight their lips are.
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined that such astonishing strength would... So decisive. So... brutal.
I remember you, Mok Talk. You are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some time. It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me.
Save your energy, Yao Qing monkey. If there is one principle that we beasts know well, it is that we might have to break off an arm to break free from a cage. I lived as a hunter for many years. The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solace in the shadows and fed on one another. Thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hule, I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live for the Come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight.
How on? But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel.
It boils in my veins.
Borisin Resurgence? You think you can still pillage and murder freely, as you did 1,000 years before? The Xinzhou Yaoqing will ensure that this is nothing more than your dying fight!
Strength like this will set me right!
Victory is inevitable!
I must... hold on!
Blade of Moonlight.
Borisin Resurgence shall come.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or deaths, Borisin.
It seems that Moktok got what he wished for.
Hule, your declaration of war is over. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will
Your tongue don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me.
Stand down, Malza. I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's Claw. Though we have never met on the battlefield, I have heard many interesting things about you from both my men and your healer. The people has no one ever...
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy. Hule, are you begging me for mercy?
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses through your veins. When you think about it, the Merlin's Claw, before you arrive, I will slaughter all in sight, allowing the crimson moon that has fallen dim for over 700 years to once more come to. Then, I will pilot this ship through every blockade and barrier you have prepared. Before I finish these tasks of mine, you have a chance to stop me, or die at my hand.
I accept your challenge, Hule. Because the very moment you stepped aboard the Sky Splitter, you stepped onto your...
I'm entrusting you not only... That's easy for my grand. First round of the tournament is about... According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knights. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contest... March, it's me, you... Ugh, she's still in her... You still seem nervous.
I wasn't this nervous before.
March? Calm. Don't worry about your. Ask yourself.
Why? For us nameless, even though we're.
Good answer. March, may your blade be
Thank you, Master Yun.
According to Grandpa's plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter.
Is that you, Miss Yunli? If there's anything that I can help. We haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary yet.
Very good. Although, there is one thing I want to confirm with you.
Your timing is perfect, Miss Yunli. We actually just received an emergency boarding request.
An emergency boarding request?
It wasn't on the Sky Splitter Starskiff registry, but all the documentation checked out.
Who would be boarding the ship at this time? Where are they? I'll go check it out.
The Starskiff is using the contestant docking bay. Would you like me to lead the way?
No need. You have your own duties to take care of. I will be fine by myself. I have to check on this immediately. Routine inspection! All pass. So this is the suspicious Starskiff. Where did the I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will destroy the ship. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out. 3, 2, 1. Wait a second.
It's me. It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Is that also some kind of...
Didn't little Yanqing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead? Help.
The Borisin on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hule, so I requested to come to the Sky Splitter and provide support.
I can't believe you ended up back here on the Sky Splitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter the... Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you proud of?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud. But also a little concerned.
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Sky Splitter is so large. Oh, and by the way, you should know that...
What's happening?
Does it feel like the Sky Splitter has slowed down? Could it be? Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its safety.
The war dance is about to begin. Contestants, please make your way to the arena.
The engine room is just up ahead. Let's go. Strange. Why is there no one here?
The Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you
should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies over here.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations! Yes, you! Right on time. Yes, you!
Receive divinity.
Right on time.
The dead return!
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! The fearless knows not fear!
Shivering mountains!
Stand still.
Yes, you! Right on time.
Never hesitate! I won't do. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Yes, you!
If we found 2 wolves in the engine room, that means that even more...
There's no time to talk about. Let's go. We need to get... Come with me. To the ring. This way. We're not too late.
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants. We would like to welcome all. Before we get the first... Let us invite our special guest host, Mr. Albert, to the stage to formally open the war dance. My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here. Everyone here actually came to see you. Cloud Knight, prepare for battle.
I see you ready for me.
Surround your enemy.
Precisely. However, all we need to do... Then we just need to draw his... General Fei Shao will be given that the Boris in our...
Very good.
Knowing that Elder Huaya... This hunt will...
That jolt just now. Borison must have actually infiltrated. You got your... Oh, looks like the General's arrangements are finally coming in handy. I need to find Yun Li and the others as soon as possible.
Never hesitate!
You need to get stronger.
Receive divinity.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Relax.
The dead return!
The fearless knows not fear. I won't do.
Awesome! the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master Yunli, where are you? The hall below the ring. I remember... Master Yanqing!
I was concerned about this.
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment. Facing the class war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou. Nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger. March.
Please. I am March 7th, a sword master who will...
Yunli, Miss March,
May your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades... Ah, forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
let's go.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
A sleeping shell and send some young cubs to the slaughter.
Remember this! My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Luofu.
Does the Xianzhou Luofu not have any worthy warriors?
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
Nothing major. Receive divinity.
Thank you.
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me? I will make you understand just how lost you are.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Such insane power!
Opening act for me until the sound finally arrives.
Time to show you what Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Leskard, what's this?
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
A sniffing shell and send some young cubs to the slaughter.
Remember this! My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Luofu.
Does the Xianzhou Luofu not have any worthy warriors?
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you.
Thank you.
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me? I will make you understand just how lost you are.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Such insane power!
Shall finally arrives.
Show you what Azure Dragon,
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
May as well kill them all. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Thank
I
you.
could take 10 of you.
Stay safe.
Yeah.
Stand still.
I venture forth to hunt forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Show me what you can do. I'll give you fun.
Never hesitate!
Now that's better. Thank
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Ready to shine.
Say bye to breathing.
Time to show you what I Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this?
Now that's better.
The fearless knows not fear. That one's good.
Oh, I get it. Now what's this?
I venture forth to forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Relax.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Never hesitate!
Yeah.
Too slow.
Awesome.
I underestimated you.
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this?
You chose the wrong enemy.
Stand still. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
I venture forth to forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Show me what you can do. I'll give you fun.
The fearless knows not fear.
You'll make good practice.
That one's good.
May as well kill them all.
Receive divinity. Repay.
Nice job!
Relax.
Never hesitate! Too slow.
Oh, I get it! Now what's this?
I venture forth to hunt forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I underestimated you.
Sportsmanlike.
Nothing major.
Time to show you what I Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this?
Swing with all your might. Here comes.
Claws got dull.
You thought I could run. This path only goes forward. Running is never an option.
Stand still. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Not very sportsmanlike.
Not bad.
Awesome!
I venture forth to hunt forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate!
Receive divinity.
You're the best. Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this?
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
cutting the net.
Relax. Ready to shine. Nice job!
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds.
The fearless knows not fear. I won't do.
I underestimated you.
Not bad. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Oh, I get it!
I venture forth to hunt.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Sportsmanlike.
Eternal The dead return!
Stand still. Not bad.
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Lescar, what's this?
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
I'll see you off.
That's better.
Receive divinity.
Thank you.
Eternal sleep. The dead
Stay
return!
Say bye to breathing.
I venture forth to hunt.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Fangs and claws got dope.
The fearless knows not fear.
Awesome! You'll make a sucking!
Relax.
Ready to shine. Time to show you what I can. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Lescar, what's this?
Show me what you can do. I'll
Good
give you 5
times.
seconds.
Time to say bye. Boom.
I won't do. Never hesitate!
Your big weapons are like blades of grass. I've had enough. Time to finish this game. What's happening? Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without. Those that have no secrets are no more than prey, cut open and waiting for death.
What you're saying is, in your eyes, I am no more than prey that has exhausted all of its secrets and is simply awaiting its death.
Do you think you have some other escape route? Oh, Jiao Chou, I have already peeled back your disguises and defenses, layer by layer. I know all the secrets that you and your general have buried so deep.
But you have told me all of your secrets too, Warhead.
Oh, have a chance to use them. You will be buried with them right here. Although, you are a fortunate one. After all, you will avoid having to see the tragic future that awaits your general. I'm sure she understands her fate far better than you ever will. One day on the battlefield, she will be overpowered by her ever-intensifying moon rage, and finally be torn apart by her fury and transformation. Not even your god can save her from this fate, although they can lead her to liberation. And the only way to save her is here, in my hands.
Are you the healer? Or am I? Are you really that certain of your own judgment?
I must leave, Foxian. But before I go, you know what I must do, don't you?
Drink blood wine. I hear it is a Borisin custom to kill prisoners and drink their blood before battle to stir up their madness.
You really did put hard work into researching us. It is a shame that this is where your journey ends.
Are you the healer, Jiao Cho?
Is there anything that I can do for you?
I heard that you saved me.
There's no need to thank me.
If you're a healer, can you cure my moon rage?
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back out to die in battle? Listen to me, child. Your condition is not suited for the battlefield.
Okay, then can you cure war?
What are you talking about? I'm just a healer. All I can do is...
So all you can do is heal us and let us go cure war.
Such arrogance, young lady. This war has been waged for thousands of years, and it will only continue. What do you mean by cure war? All you will achieve is getting yourself killed.
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people, even though there will always be sickness and death. So we will also keep fighting. I cannot speak for the dead, but I know that General Yueyu, as well as all the warriors that never returned from battle, will not have died in vain. They fought so that others could make it home alive. Your actions are no different.
Jiao Cho, this is an order. Cure me!
Those who have no secrets are no more than prey. Cut open and waiting for death. Enjoy the taste of my fresh blood, Hulei. Unfortunately, I am not a man without secrets. I still have one little secret hidden up my sleeve. Tumble dust. I drank it a while ago, and the poison is already flowing through my veins. Sooner or later, you will begin to feel the effects. If the most lethal poison known to this world is able to save innocent lives, then it can also be called a great medicine. I will do my best to cure you. Fish out. I kept my promise. At the cost of this insignificant life. Bring victory to the Yaoqing.
So, you want to play dirty? Here, it's colder.
My sword is even colder!
Hulei's movements are slowing down?
This is our chance.
It's time for us to put this dog down!
Relax. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Bloom. Thank you. Stick fangs and claws got dull.
The fearless knows not fear. Too slow.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever.
Triumphant!
You chose the wrong enemy. A pathetic poison like this. You think this is enough to turn the tide of battle?
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's this?
Never hesitate!
Ah.
I underestimated you.
Sportsmanlike.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
You'll make good practice.
Relax.
That's better.
I'll see you off.
I underestimated you. Bloom. Repay.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Here you go, Master!
Say bye to breathing. Bad.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Never hesitate!
That's better. I venture forth forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's this?
You chose the wrong enemy.
You may be hard to kill, but that does not mean you cannot be overpowered. Hulei, Take a good
Time
look.
to say goodbye.
The power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
Fangs and claws got the fearless knows not fear.
Not bad.
Eternal The dead return!
May as well kill them all.
I venture forth to hunt.
Forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Not very sportsmanlike.
Relax.
Impossible! How could a mere whelp defeat me?
A bright edge that can cut jade.
The hunt is finally over. Lieutenant Yanqing. Don't blink. Well, who would have imagined I originally come?
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me all those years ago. Over 700 years have passed. And I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end, my fangs and claws were too slow. You won, child.
Stop struggling, Hule. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regrets when you go back.
Yes, I was defeated, but this was not unexpected.
An enemy worthy of your attention is a formidable enemy.
Doomed yourselves. As I meet my demise, so shall the entire Xianzhou Lafu. The crimson wound in my chest will make this place shine with blood. I will drive all Foxians to madness in their fear, craving slaughter without end. What now? They shall.
This is the heart of the Borisin Warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
I don't understand.
We can't have allowed this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this Crimson Moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
General!
Die, Borson!
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies?
Hule just wanted to take down the General, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
Stand down.
You are I venture for forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Bloom.
Thank
I'm
you.
on guard.
Stay safe.
Nothing major. Eternal Sleep. The dead return!
Just when I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
After all this, you still think running is an option?
I will devour you! Never hesitate! How on you! I'll crush the wall!
Eternal Sleep. The dead return!
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of Moonlight.
I venture forth forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
You're falling apart on your own.
The fearless knows not fear!
Lance at the ready. Hit!
Ready for death.
Futile resistance!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
I will devour you!
Show me what you can do.
Never hesitate! How on you!
I'll see you
You
off.
are not worthy. I venture forth forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I'm on guard.
Rip this body asunder!
Receive divinity.
Thank you.
Eternal Sleep. Dead
Stay
return!
Fangs and claws got
Tedious.
You chose the wrong enemy.
You cannot hide! Pray! I will devour you!
Lance at the ready.
Blade of Moonlight. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
you. Show me what you can do.
The fearless knows not fear! How on you!
No, that's better.
I'll crush the wall!
Bloom.
Thank you. I venture forth to hunt. Forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Eternal Sleep. Dead return!
You're falling apart on your own.
Never hesitate!
I'm on guard.
The fearless knows not fear!
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
I venture forth forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Hit!
Rip this audience.
Receive divinity.
Thank you. Stay safe. You are not worthy.
You cannot run. Pray.
Bloom.
Thank you. Stay safe.
I will devour you. Never hesitate.
You are not worthy.
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Eternals, the dead
return!
I venture forth forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Blade of moonlight.
Fearless knows not fear. Too slow.
I'll see you off.
Never hesitate!
Ready for death.
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us!
Trying.
I promise. I will cure you. Fei Shao.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhao. This time, I must break my promise. Is this the Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else?
Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
We can't let her get away!
Snap out of it, General!
You always leave the hardest battles for yourself. Even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange? That is your enemy. I understand you even better than your own allies.
Will
This rage. I remember the taste. I know that it was never victory that it thirsted for. But the hunt itself. Is that right, Fei Shao?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagining. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. When I learned your story from Zhao Zhou, I realized that he had always been hiding a secret, and that not even the healer himself understood the meaning of this secret. What an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this day to come. I never imagined that this was how it would turn out.
survival of the fittest. You cannot weaken my...
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Merlin's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we...
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins.
You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom, respect, and recognition. But you were wrong. They know all too well that a wolf will always be a wolf. Now, Witch's fear is about to come true. You have become an enemy of the Xianzhou.
You aim to instill terror within me. Yet all of this is nothing.
It's time to return to the Pack Fei Shao. No matter how deep the hatred you bear for the Borson, no matter how much we may consider each other enemies, I will still show you this path that you knew devoured the Crimson Moon. You are worthy to become the Borson's warhead.
What did you say?
The descendants of Duran who came to rescue me hoped with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, I would be able to turn the tides of battle and change the fate of our people, allowing the Borson to return to their form. They would rather place their hopes of survival on an imaginary savior than gain the courage and strength to fight to the death. Borson like that deserve no... And I, a prisoner who was held captive for over 700 years, a for those who are truly strong, Foxy and Borson are known and labels. Someone who is truly strong chooses their own path. I will create that path for myself. I will pass the right to decide the destiny of the Borson on to you, former Borson war slave. Your healer, Zhao Chu, served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die in order to kill. If you just nod your head, you will awaken.
So this was the path that you prepared for me. To become a new you.
That's right. We all.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
I told you before, Oxian and Borson aren't accept these truths, and they'll carve your name into the Xianzhou's.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Nirgal, don't stop! Keep running! I can't run in. They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nirgal, look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we will all be able to escape, we'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run! Quickly! Nirgal, run with...
We ran and ran, with all the strength we had. But we ended up losing each other. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Kulor companions, there was nothing left there but a bottom. In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies, and saw it fall countless more times. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated. I prayed to the god of the Skybow that I would never have to witness that day.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. And the gods who never bleed cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals. Then we have no choice but to fight for our own desires. Do you understand now, Saran? You and I are similar. You are a beast that was born.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness for Borisin to roam. What about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star. We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, Hule. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every... Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled and wept. I once managed the sword and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey.
Tear back your disguises and show you.
A wolf lurks in the heart of every boar's head and Foxian. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
That won't do.
I'm on guard.
I swear to be the end.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
flame. Blade of moonlight.
If it wants to devour me, it will first have to beg for my mercy! Never hesitate!
That won't do. You know everything.
I have experienced for 700 years. Pain! Your fangs and claws have grown dull.
That won't do.
I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I'll see you off.
Never hesitate!
Lance at the ready.
That won't do.
Inner peace! He commands!
Stand down.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Devour the heavens! And envelop the earth!
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Not scratch.
Let the hunt begin!
I swear to be the arrow.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Fearless knows not fear!
I'm on guard.
That won't do.
Thank you. Stay
You
safe.
chose the wrong enemy.
Your own strength! You cannot finally
The end of it.
Make your move, Hule.
never hesitate!
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
That won't do.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
I swear to be the arrow.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! I will devour you! Fearless knows not fear!
That won't do.
Lance at the ready.
Make your move, Hule.
Never hesitate! Futile resistance!
I'll see you off.
That won't do.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Thank you. Stay safe.
Nothing major.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Let the hunt begin!
I underestimated you. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Fearless will not fear!
That won't
You chose the wrong enemy.
You cannot pray! Never hesitate!
I'll see you off.
That won't
Receive divinity.
Thank you.
Eternal step.
And return!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Fearless will not fear!
That won't do.
I underestimated you. I underestimated you. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Never hesitate!
That won't do.
I'm on guard.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Futile resistance!
I underestimated you.
Silent by tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled. I once made sword and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey.
Tear back your disguises.
A wolf lurks in the heart of every Borset and Foxian. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
Fearless will not fear!
Receive divinity.
Thank you.
Eternal step. Dead return!
That won't do.
Stand down.
I'll see you
I
off.
swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Awaken storm!
Grow complacent, and your life will be stolen. Fight to the death, and you shall live forever!
In lunar flame. Blade of me.
I will devour
You chose the wrong enemy. Bloom.
Thank you.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
If it wants to devour me, it will first have to beg for my mercy!
That won't do.
I shall hold it claw!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Pray! Pierces your skin! This is the only sensation I have experienced for 700
That won't do.
Never hesitate! You share your own laws!
I swear to be the arrow.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
What guard?
Your own strength! You cannot hide! Rain! Inner peace! Heed my commands!
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
That won't do.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
You chose the wrong enemy.
You devoured the heavens and enveloped the earth! I will devour
Your move, Hule.
Fear is not fear!
That won't do. I swear to be the arrow.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate! Futile resistance!
Tedious.
Eternal sleep is not the
Dead return!
That won't do.
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
You are not worthy.
bloom. Repay.
Your move, Hule.
Try harder.
Let the hunt begin!
Stand down.
Make your move, Hule. That won't do. I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
You cannot hide! Pray!
Blade of moonlight.
That won't do.
Eternal state.
Dead return!
I will devour you!
Hit!
I shall hold you
Bloom. Repay.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Make your move, Hule.
Ready for death.
I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I'll see you off.
With a pure own storm!
The dead return!
You are not worthy.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Futile resistance! Outfit!
ready.
Receive divinity. Bloom. Eternal step. Dead return!
That won't do. I swear to be
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! You cannot pray!
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moon.
Never hesitate!
that won't do.
You chose the wrong enemy.
I'm on guard. Hit! Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
I will bow! Fearless knows not fear!
That won't do.
I'll see you off. Nothing major.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Eternal step. Dead return!
Never hesitate!
That won't do.
Futile resistance!
Thank you. Stay safe.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
I will bow! Fearless knows not fear!
That won't do. I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Hit!
Make your move, Hule! Never hesitate!
That won't do.
You cannot
Receive divinity.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Eternal sleep. Dead return!
Lance at the ready. I'll see Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
That won't do.
Eternal sleep. The dead return! Bloom.
Thank you.
Repay.
Stay
All
safe.
will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
On my guard. Hit. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
You cannot hide.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Ready for death.
Your move, Hule.
Never hesitate.
That won't do.
Energy. Let the hunt begin.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Lance at the ready.
That won't do.
Receive divinity. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Utah Pacific.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant. Check. Victory is inevitable.
Make your move, Hule.
Fearless will not fear.
That won't do.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Never hesitate.
Shines on me.
Since the day I was born, the skies have cried tears of blood, and all living creatures have bowed and lamented. I once commanded the strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beasts as my weapon. And
Turn back your disguise.
A wolf lurks in the heart of every boar's head and body. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Bloom.
Save it for your own
Repay.
sake.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable. Never hesitate.
That won't do.
grow some patience, and your life will be so
the wrong enemy.
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Wants to devour me. It will first have to beg for my mercy! Let the hunt begin!
Receive divinity.
Thanks.
Stand down.
Stay safe.
That won't do.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Your move, fearless will not fear.
I'm on guard.
You, that one.
Awaken and go!
Ready for death.
Pierces your skin! This is the only sensation I have experienced for 700 years. Pain! I will devour you!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Fangs and claws have grown dull!
Bloom.
Thank you.
Eternal slither.
Stay safe.
Repay.
That won't do.
Hit! Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Stand down.
Your own strength!
Lunar flame.
Inner peace! Heed my commands! Futile resistance!
That won't do.
I'm on guard.
I swear to be
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Make your move, Lay. Devour the envelop the earth!
Nowhere to run.
Let the hunt begin! Share your own claws!
Hit!
Make your move, Lay.
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
That won't do.
Receive divinity.
Thank you. Stay
Ready
safe.
for death.
You cannot hide. The fearless will not fear.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
That won't do.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Eternal slither.
And return!
I will devour you. Never hesitate.
I'm on guard. Hit! Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
That won't do.
Thank you. Stay. The Hero Storm!
Blade of Moon. All will be revealed in the lunar flame.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
That won't do. I swear to be the end. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate!
Blade of Death.
You cannot hide! Your move, Lay. Fear kills not fear! That won't do.
Eternal Slip.
The dead return!
Receive divinity.
Thank
Repay.
you. Stay safe.
Lance the ready.
I swear to be the arrow. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate! That let's hit it!
Stand down. Blade of Moon. All will be revealed in the lunar flame.
That won't do.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead return! Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Blade of Death.
I swear to be forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Fear kills not fear! That won't do.
Nowhere to run.
Make your move, Lay. Never hesitate! That won't do. You cannot
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Eternal Slip.
The dead return!
I swear to be the forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! You're falling apart on your fear kills not fear! That won't do.
Receive divinity. Repay.
Make your move, Hule. Never hesitate!
chose the wrong enemy.
Your move, Hule. Fear the soul, not fear.
Ready for death.
Lance at the ready.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The
Dead return! Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
You're the one who lives for death.
I swear to be
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate!
that won't do.
Later tonight, all will be revealed in lunar flame.
Our little hunting game ends here. Mighty light of the heavens, wolf in my heart, come to me. We shall conquer as one.
My only enemy has always been myself.
General. General, you're awake.
I'd like to hear their explanations.
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar with each other.
Tauron? Elder Tauron? I remember when I was exiled, you were on the verge of passing on. What's with this new look?
All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to. Dan Heng, you've returned twice. But it seems that meeting us fossils was—
I didn't come here with Miss Lingsha today to reminisce.
Indeed. When the
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, I sent over some evidence.
Yes. You sent—
These are the remains of assassin. That marked up map is
Is semblance reversion essence. That's right. Are you surprised? Ever since the sedition of Imbibidor Lune, the population of the Vidyadhara has— Yet, the Xianzhou native—
I'm well, but elder. Your act.
Oh, the sages show no Lingsha.
I was initially skeptical. Breaking the covenant of our alliance.
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance— For 1,000 years, the Alliance— Thus, the Alliance's path to salvation
lies within the secret. Imagine, if there once the war ended, these soldiers would...
So, you relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of the Vidyadhara. I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy. Cloud Knights!
Hold it!
Miss Bailu!
Mr. Danheng and Sister Lingsha! Everyone's... here?
You think I don't know why you're really here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, didn't he? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you already...
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the Vidyadhara's sacred grounds and the High Elder are not to be...
You talk a big game. As if you have the nation and the people's best interests at heart.
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
I see right through your plans, Mr. I won't forgive myself for past sin.
Dan Heng.
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Luofu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts at this moment.
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled. Please, take me away with you.
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I have long since severed ties with the Alliance. Right now, I'm simply a nameless, free to come and go as I please. The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Get them! Do whatever it takes! Make sure they can leave you alive.
Be of your body and mine!
Whoa! The fearless knows not fear! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
A miracle. Receive divinity. The dead return!
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Secret of the safe.
Didn't hurt.
Never hesitate to love.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Stand still.
Nothing major.
Yeah.
The fearless knows not fear. I won't fear.
Relax.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate!
The dead return!
Everything in this world is bleeding.
A miracle.
Be of your body and mine.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Forever. Triumph! Victory is inevitable!
Stand still.
Yeah. Everything in this world is bleeding.
The fearless knows not fear!
Leave it to you.
The dead return!
Time to cleanse the filth.
Stand still.
Dragon Lady, are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
You actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinions. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the Sage Queller of the Feng Hu. With her hatred for evil, I'm sure she will make a just decision.
If it's her, she will earn the respect and assent of all the Vidyadhara on the Luofu.
In terms of martial prowess, you indeed have the upper hand. But if you're under the impression that this advantage can be used to settle the score with us preceptors, that's quite an overestimation. Given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance, do you really think you can do anything to us? As I mentioned, I'll take all the blame and become the scapegoat. With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end, through various exchanges of interests, I am certain to survive. You understand this better than anyone, as it's the... Lastly, a word of caution to you. I heard that Hule has escaped from prison and is headed directly for the Sky Splitter. The bloodshed at the War Dance is...
Regrettably, Mr. Taoran, the Sky Splitter only hosted Cloud Knights today. No audience. And just moments ago, Hule was executed by the Cloud Knights.
Miss March! Miss March!
I was only in the bathroom for a little bit, and you've... Are you amused? All right, enough playing. It's time to visit my nap.
The infirmary is right up
Next time, let's...
Well, there's not much I could do. General Fei Xiao didn't really give me any chance to shine during this wolf hunt operation. If I had been in the ring, I could have knocked down 10 Huleis with just one strike.
You sound exactly like Master Yanqing. But for now, both he and Yun Li have been forced to go to the Alchemy Commission for some well-needed rest. I'm the least accomplished in swordplay. look who's here. You came to the Alchemy Commission.
Exactly. How are my masters?
Unfortunately, only one master is here. I'm just following the doctor's advice. Your master Yenqing wasn't as lucky. Considering the intense battle with Hulei, and then with General Fei Xiao, the rigorous sparring session with her. His small body couldn't take it anymore.
Master Yunli, didn't you...
The little babies from the Luofu just don't have the resilience that us kids from the Zhuming have.
I heard from Modza about the tough battle against the wolf troopers.
I heard a few versions of the story from the Cloud Knights who were there.
Yunli, go.
Got it, Lingsha.
What about that smiley fox healer? And the guy with the hood?
Thank goodness you and the others, all three from the Yaoqing, are...
It looks like the entire delegation from the Xianzhou Yaoqing is gathered at the Alchemy Commission. Why don't we go see General Fei Xiao and bring her some fruit?
I would normally say no. General Fei Xiao just slipped up. If you're looking to meet her, the Lunarescent Depths might be your best bet. I spotted her heading that way early.
The sound of those footsteps. They must belong to General Fei Xiao. Out and about, despite...
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to live.
Well, being a doctor myself, I don't think my knowledge of my own...
The healer does not heal himself. Don't try to act tough in front of me. I'm sorry, Zhao Chou. I didn't expect you to use poison that way. What a miscalculation. If only I'd found you...
The way you're speaking, is this really the Fei Xiao I know? Or could it be a Boris...
Zhao Chou, your eyes. You can't see anymore, can you?
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves. That's enough for me. Don't blame yourself. You know what I'm more concerned about? Has your body had any changes since you swallowed the Crimson Moon?
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes. However, the many doubts that once plagued me have dissipated.
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your health again. But thanks to Moza and that child, the price I've paid seems trivial compared to what we've achieved. I hold no grievances, Fei Xiao. I am content.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much about curing others' ailments. I am just a warrior, so my pledge to you is simple.
An eye for an eye.
So you were here too?
In this vast universe, there's bound to be someone who can heal your eyes. I'll find them. But until then...
The threat behind all this chaos needs to be dealt with. You must already have some ideas. Let them out.
The resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borisin are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force, meant to divide the Alliance's attention. Unfortunately, they picked the wrong fight this time. Once we return to the Yaoqing, I'll personally lead the Verdant Knights into battle. I vow to take down a Lord Ravager and teach the Ruined Legion the true meaning of the hunt.
I knew it. You've always been so impatient.
apologize for my tardiness once again. The Alchemy Commission detained me for some time for a health examination. They released me only after ensuring I was in good condition.
Oh, General, seeing you safe and sound puts our minds at ease. Hulei's escape caused significant upheaval and forced the war dance to be put on hold. A truly unforeseen disaster. Fortunately, the younger generation showed their valor. They bravely tackled the crisis, putting an end to the disaster and providing a glimmer of hope in a dire situation.
Before Master Diviner Fu Xuan's departure for the Yuchue, I consulted with her about the war dance. She left a note stating, "The hexagram oscillates between thunder and heaven." She advised me to trust. It's just... the Xianzhou Luofu's long-standing duty of keeping Hulei imprisoned ended with his death on the Sky Splitter. This event is...
However, hand over Hulei's remains to the Xianzhou Yaoqing, and I'll handle the explanations to the Alliance. But what about the war dance? While the
war dance was on the war dance's opening,
as Elder Huayan suggested.
This settles the immediate from the onset of the
her attempt to infiltrate the...
Rather than outright victory,
the goal of the Xianzhou Alliance.
With Elder Huayan's insight, one wonders how the Marshal will react.
We gathered today, Yao Guang has sent a message. Jing Yuan. I'd like to borrow the seat of Divine Foresight's chessboard for this purpose.
Hello, everyone. It's been a long time. Over 3 decades have passed since we last convened. And I've dearly missed each of you generals during this time.
Was the Seer strategist thinking of us, or thinking of the fates we're destined for?
The Merlin's Claw. As blunt as always. Though, not everyone's cup of tea, huh? You once told Jing Yuan, "You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Seer strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly." I'm intrigued. Did the conversation really come to pass?
I've never heard anyone mention that the Decalite reflection barrier could eavesdrop on even the quietest whispers. It appears that the Marshal sent not just 2 generals to the Luofu, but an uninvited 3rd guest as well.
People have been saying that Mr. Jing Yuan's intellect shines as brightly as the Seer strategist's. With the Luofu caught in such strife, the Yuchue couldn't just stand by and watch.
Seer strategist, our time with the Yellow Bell is limited. Let's get straight to the point.
Alright. Thanks to Mr. Jing Yuan, the interrogation of the 2 prisoners on the Yuchue has concluded. Mr. Jing Yuan's speculations were correct. Of the crimes they confessed to, planting a Stellaron on the Luofu was a complete fabrication meant to mislead. Their real aim was to secure a meeting with the Marshal to present their Godslayer protocol, a strategy they firmly believe in.
And what was this grand strategy proposed by Jing Liu and that traveler?
The narrative they painted was vast and difficult to put into words. It all revolves around the coffin of the blonde traveler. To be precise, it's the remnants of the propagation.
The remains of the Swarm Author?
More accurately, it's a fragment of the Divine Body. In the future they depicted, this fragment serves as the final nail, sealing the fate of the Plague's author and securing its doom. Before reaching that point, battling the gods necessitates a larger alliance. Hence, they sought out an ally for the Xianzhou. I assume you've all heard of the famed Genius Society member number 81, Ron Mei, haven't you? The Eye of the Yuchue has just seen this uninvited guest arrive on the Xianzhou Lafu. 3, 2, 1. Right on time. Now, as for the best way to receive our distinguished guest, I'll leave that in your capable hands.
Do you remember your name?
My name is Ting Yun. I serve as an ambassador of the Whistling Flames Merchant Guild on the Xianzhou Lafu.
So, you imprisoned Luxie in the Matrix. And I heard the cries of other Heliobi longing to break free. It would seem the Ten Lords Commission has everything under control. What is it you want from me?
One victory equals one question. Don't forget the agreement you made with the General.
Don't be so sure of victory before the battle begins, young one. Without Tail to protect you, isn't subduing a Heliobus a bit overwhelming for you? You know, if you can accept me with an open heart, I can take his place and help you.
Really?
Of course.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Oh?
The fact that you're trying so hard to persuade me means that you're not sure of victory either. If you were, you'd have devoured us without hesitation. Am I right, Cirrus?
Then have it your way. I'll destroy Qing Yuan's pawns here and now! Don't let your previous victory go to your heads.
Show me what you can do.
The slightest misstep will be your undoing! Let's see how you perform without the General here to watch your back! I will never rest! Your mortal bodies will fatigue and breathe their last breath! Then I will endure!
We did it!
Ask.
We think the Divination Commission...
Entering the Xianzhou's way, they always relish. That pile of we. In warfare, nothing. It is said that during the...
It looks like we have a clear target this...
I may not have the same predictive power. Time will tell. you're here. Is that a Ten Lords Commission judge? Something's amiss in the Divination Commission. Everyone is mumbling to themselves. Is this some workforce overhaul? Did I set a bad example?
I'm afraid not, Miss Qingchua. Something unexpected happened. I'm just not sure how to explain it.
The Divination Commission may have been infiltrated by some unknown creature. If you rush in, you could become a target too.
Miss Sushang, we're supposed to be operating in secret.
I want Qingchua to have an idea of the gravity of the situation.
I suppose Miss Qingchua should be safe enough. The one we're chasing probably has a more complicated target.
That sounds like a compliment, but at the same time... I'll just take it as a compliment.
In that case, Miss Qingchua, could you stand guard here for us while we investigate?
It doesn't seem like a good idea to just stand here under such dangerous circumstances, does it?
I mean, you could leave, but... Wait, are you thinking of coming with us? Didn't you see how bad the situation was?
Yeah, I've seen it all right. But if I leave now, won't that count as an authorized absence? I can get away with slacking off, but the Master Diviner won't tolerate complete abandonment of my post. Besides, you guys need someone familiar with the Divination Commission to show you the way, right? Then let's go. What's going on?
So stay close to me, okay?
What are they looking? Is everyone...
There's only one.
Divination is...
How did the Matrix of...
Look, Diviner
Judging by her ching, that something's not right. A heliobus! I read about them in a book. Starfire essence that can transform itself. Enjoys manipulating the dreams and desires of mortals. You mean the Master Diviner is being controlled by something like that? How can we snap her out of it?
We could try ringing the harmonic chime. If we're close enough, we should be able to enter the heliobus's illusion.
Silence! Idle chatter is not permitted in the Divination Commission.
Master Diviner, you're awake! Or perhaps we should call you Caraloom.
It doesn't matter what you call me. I am the master of the Divination Commission. The current divination has reached a delicate stage, and no one is permitted to disturb it. Not even a judge of the Ten Lords Commission or a guest from the Astral Express. Qingchue, I have grown weary of your insubordination. Are you the one who brought these outsiders into the Commission? Have you turned a deaf ear to all the rules I've laid down? Qingchue, you are hereby expelled from the Commission.
That's... Darn, now we're down one person.
A great idea!
My days here really have been unproductive, loafing around outside and playing Celestial Jade, all while taking a Divination Commission salary. It's... how to put it?
Sure sounds like it. I could only dream of having a cozy job like that.
I would call it wasting my life away. Thank you, Master Diviner, for giving me the push I needed. Since you feel that my skills could be put to better use elsewhere, it's time for me to think about making some changes. But before I leave, I have to help these guests take care of some trouble here at the Commission. If I don't, people will think I was fired because of cowardice in the face of danger. What next? What do we do now? Giving a dramatic speech to my boss was cool and everything, but it's not gonna help her break free from the heliobus clouding her mind.
I'm not sure what to do. The heliobus isn't trying to trap us inside the illusion, and it doesn't look interested in attacking us either.
Clouding my mind? I've never been of clearer mind than I am right now. From now on, I will dedicate myself to defining the predetermined futures of the Xianzhou Alliance, and will make these futures known to the world so that all can live in clarity. I know what you want to say. Spare me the lecture on human wisdom prevailing over nature and those ridiculous notions of free will. These are but crude illusions created by the brain. From the beginning, there was only one path. You are nothing more than a pawn at the mercy of the Stellaron hunters. What day you boarded the Express, who your enemies are, where you go. These choices that you think you make freely of your own accord are mere tributaries that will eventually converge on the path of destiny. Your journey to the Xianzhou, the defeat of Phantilia. All these were written into a script long ago by that slave to destiny, hidden in the shadows. Even in this very moment, your options are few. Ready your bat and charge at me. Argue with me loudly and futilely, or fall into silence.
Don't let her words get to you. There are always other options.
Come back to me when you've thought it through. Such trivial choices if you are still not... Then follow me.
What is this?
This place is what the Divination Commission calls the Pathfinder. It's a sandbox game that diviners use to simulate future paths and exercise our minds. But why did the Master Diviner bring us here? That's right. Now listen. If you place an Ingenium in this little maze and give it a command, it will find its way to the exit precisely as it was commanded to do so. Are humans not the same as they navigate the path of destiny set before them? But you're probably thinking, humans are not machines. There is more than one path in the universe. And yet machines we are. Complex, sophisticated, but machines. We are just like the Ingenium in this maze. We have no options to speak of. We can only navigate one path. The one that takes us to our destination. Let's begin. Lead the Ingenium to the exit.
It feels like we're dancing